Article 9 starts like this. The Republic promotes the development of culture and scientific and technical research. That's the beginning. So this gives us a direction. It's indicating that we go towards the concrete reality, that we look for the truth, that we're guided by scientific and technical research, trying to observe the world and how it works. And this can be medicine, this could be industry like, for example, robots, technologies, etc. It could be how the natural world works, etc. To understand this and what they're trying to do here, you need to understand the context. In fascism, there was ideology from the authority, from the politicians, where their beliefs and the science would have to reinforce that. So, it wasn't led by scientists' knowledge. Knowledge was led by the political leaders. For example, they had the racial laws, where the Italians were considered superior to all other races, and then they would have all the academic facts behind them, and it would be considered a scientific fact. But this is saying the Republic, that's the state and all the local entities, must promote scientific and technical research. So they're promoting it. They can't dictate or control it, but they must give it resources and space to really understand how our world works and really go towards progress and reality, not build some invented belief system like they did. And then it says develop culture too. So we're not talking about just Italian culture, we're talking about culture in general, the human expression of, just the human expression. It could be music, poetry, it could be architecture, it could be football, it could be Ferrari. This is just human beings expressing who they are. It could be Italian culture, or it could be English culture. And, you see this in the schools, in the Italian schools, that other cultures are really observed and learnt about. And you've got English literature, not just learning English, but the literature and Shakespeare, or maybe the Greek roots, or maybe some German philosopher. So the Italians here, it wants Italians to value pluralism of culture. It wants the diversity of culture to be appreciated, not like the fascists, again, really had a very fixed idea of culture. They were only interested in their culture and something very fixed and rigid and unchangeable. Here, developed culture means to expand always. Culture does change, it moves, and that's what the Republic needs to promote, this development of culture, and not have a rigid idea of something which is unchangeable, something which develops. Okay, and then it continues. So the Republic protects the landscape and the historic patrimony and historic and artistic patrimony of the nation. So here we're talking also about the past and protecting the past, because that is our identity, looking after the landscape, which is, the now, but also the historic and artistic patrimony, all the pictures and the books and the monuments that really are an expression of who we are as Italians. So this one is trying to say, right, we're going to protect all the symbols that hold us together as a nation, that we share, that's part of us. And then, the future direction is important too, it's saying.